everybody, and welcome back to Be Sharp Teachers TV. You're in the right place if you're a teacher who wants to be in your classroom with authenticity, joy, and loads of success for you and your kiddos. I'm Wynn Godbold, founder of the International Academy of Be Sharp Teachers and your hostess right here on our TV station. Today we are going to talk about what do we do when the Debbie Downers of the world creep in on us. They're so oppressive. Oh, you know who these people are. You see them coming and you just think, geez Louise, not you again. Not you with your negative attitude. Some of these people are very overbearing and they just bitch and moan and they're vocal about it. And then there's others who are a little more sly about their moaning and a little more sly about their negativity. Either one that comes your way, you got to know how to protect yourself, and that's what I want to share with you today. I've got 3 steps that are going to help you to deal with that person who is Mr. or Mrs. Negativity, okay? So step number 1 of our 3-step process is this. First off, I want you to recognize who they are and how they affect your energy, okay? So that's the first thing, and I'm sure the first part of that, recognizing who they are, is a no-brainer for you because you know the negative Nellies when you see them coming down the hallway, right? Okay, but sometimes I will tell you that you will run into people who are energy drains to you, and they're kind of like the sheep in wolf's clothing. You don't really recognize them on sight, but you know when you walk away from an interaction with them, suddenly you don't feel as good anymore. You start questioning things in a negative sort of way. Okay, or doubting yourself. That's even more worse. So the first step in our 3-step process to deal with negative Nellies is to recognize who they are and how they drain your energy. Okay? The second step of this simple 3-step process is simply to then go within yourself. So you see them coming, you recognize them, and then I just want you to go into yourself. Say, okay, let's get in touch here. I'm not just going to let them come and blow their negative all over me. I'm not going to let them come over here and just, rain down on side of me. I'm going to get in touch with who, where am I right now in the world? What are my thought processes right now? And when they come, depending on what they want to talk about, you've got to be ready to jump in quickly into your own thought processes and say, check in with yourself and say, hey, how do I feel about that? So maybe they're coming to you and they're downloading on the new reading program that you have. Well, maybe you don't like it either, okay? But you don't want to get sucked into the negative energy. So you check in with yourself and you say, yes, I have some disagreements with that, but here's my positive spin. This is how I'm making it work for me in my classroom, okay? So you just have to know that in your head. You don't have to share it with Negative Nellie because let's face it, Negative Nellies don't really want to hear anything that you have to say that doesn't match what they have to say, right? They don't care, whatever you're thinking. They just want to spout off about how bad they think it is, okay? So you have to kind of get in there and you got to check in with yourself. How do I feel about that? And then just remember your truth to yourself, okay? And the third thing that I want you to do in this 3-step process is simply to shake it off. Yes, if you need to, I want you to walk away from this person just to say, oh, wow, you know what? I just don't have a minute right now to talk about that. Maybe another time. And then skedaddle out of there and give yourself a little shake in the booty when you go so you can bring your spirits back up. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. So you want to do those 3 things when you see the negative Nellie coming, because I don't want any of my Be Sharp teachers out there feeling negative about anything. Nobody's going to rob us of our joy and our authenticity and our success. You hear me? So 3 steps, folks. Number 1, recognize who they are and what they do to your energy. Number 2, go inside of yourself. Check in with you. Know how you feel about the topic and get very, very clear. Be very awake in your interaction with them. Don't ever be asleep at life when you're dealing with a negative Nellie, okay? And then the third thing that we just said was to get away. Shake it off. And you know me, I'm telling you, shake your tail feathers, girl. Go ahead and really give yourself a real good, you know what I mean? So that when you go away, your energy automatically shifts and you start going back up, okay? Now, I know that we often want to say to these people, hey, listen, if you're not getting paid to hate or be miserable, you need to stop working for free, because they truly are expending a lot of energy to be that negative Nellie. but that doesn't always go over well, just between me and you, okay? So you might be thinking that. In fact, you could just think to yourself, working for free again. And that may be enough to give you that little shake to it and walk off happy. I know down here in the South, we like to say this a lot. Bless her heart. Bless his heart. You could about say anything you wanted to about somebody as long as you follow it with, bless his heart. Okay? So you say, that girl is such a tramp. Oh man, she is a tramp. It was terrible business. Bless her heart. And then it's all okay, you see? So when you walk off from somebody who's a negative Nelly, you just think in your head, you can think that one if you want to, bless your heart. Or you can say, working for free. Okay? Take either one of those on if they resonate with you and they bring a little bit of pep back to your step. It's like I said, you guys are working way too hard yourselves on the right stuff to be brought down by a negative Nelly. Okay? So share this out with anybody that you know who might need a hand in dealing with those negative forces out there. One more thing I want to be sure and tell you guys about this week. We've got a huge, wonderful, wonderful special event coming up. You know that for members of our International Academy of B-Sharp Teachers, we do monthly Ed Pro interviews. And to be a member of the Academy, all it takes is a quick sign up. The blooming thing is free, so I suggest you get on over to bsharp.us and sign yourself up, girl, if you have not done so already. And if you have, or if you get over there now and do that, I will tell you that on the 28th of this month, March 28th, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to be interviewing Kat Kirst. She is an author. She's a teacher. That's what's important about this whole thing, is she's a 28-year classroom veteran. She is the author of 3 books. 2 are out right now and selling on Amazon. They're called Snitch and Surviving My Family. And then her 3rd book is due out this spring, and that is a novella of ghost stories. And so I'm real excited for you guys to get to know Kat the way I have gotten to know her. So we're going to be doing that interview on March the 28th. It's a Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as long as you get your butt signed up for the International Academy of B-Sharp Teachers, you'll get the email with the links to listen in. You can either listen on the phone, or you can just click it up on your computer, laptop, whatever, and just listen in that way. It's awesome. And y'all, she is an amazing woman, and you are going to love and be totally inspired by the way that she brings her class, her students, into her writing process. You want to talk about a lady who works from an authentic place? Wowza. Kat is our woman. Her name is spelled with a K. It's K-A-T. So if you want to give her the old Google and check out her books on Amazon, that sort of thing, you're welcome to do so. And most of all, get your butt over to Be Sharp. Join up in this academy so that on Thursday the 28th, you'll be in the know and be able to listen to our interview as well. Okay? All right, guys. That's a lot of information for you today, but 3 steps and a great interview. We will talk to you next Sunday on your Zap of Wynn. Y'all have a great week now.